Final page of practice problems. Lesson number 4. You've got 3 of them to do on this page, and then you are done for the week. You can do this. Problem number 1. A certain ceiling is made up of tiles. Oh, interesting. Every square meter of ceiling requires 10.75 tiles. Fill the table with the missing values. So, it says every one requires 10.75. So that gives you the very first blank that you have missing there. So 1 square meter is in need of 10.75 tiles. So really right off the bat there you have a simple constant of proportionality because you have the number 1 involved. You're just going to multiply by 10.75 on the left to get what's on the right. So the very first one we're going to do 10.75 multiplied by 10, which is just a decimal move, and that gives us 107.5, right? And then on the third one that we have to fill in, we're going in a reverse direction. We're coming backwards for this one. So we don't multiply by 10.75. If we knew 10.75's fraction, we could use the reciprocal. But if it's in a weird decimal form like this, we have the option of just inverting the operation and just dividing by 10.75 to come back the other way. So for this red version here, we're just going to do 100 divided by 10.75 to find our missing answer there. And feel free, you can use a calculator on that because that is a strange division to have to do on paper. And I'm going to use mine, and I get 9.3. It says fill in the table with the missing values, so I've got about 9.3 when I round to the nearest tenth. So that's going to be about 9.3 square meters. And that makes sense that, 10 required 107 tiles. So 9.3, which is slightly less than 10, is going to require slightly fewer tiles. Now, this is the one that usually gets some people tripped up. A, what do I do to this number to get that number? We just take A and we multiply it by our constant, so this would just be 10.75 multiplied by A, or 10.75A in expression form. And that's problem number 1.